Hi, Envent team. It's Corey Jacobs, the other co-founder of Glue Global Consulting. It is wonderful to meet you all. I'm happy Dustin is there in person with you. I'd like to kick it off by talking about the power of habits. Now, we all have good habits. We all have bad habits. We all know where we want to go and cultivate good habits and be a person that we're looking to be, but how do we do that? What do we do to actually get there? So, scheduling non-negotiables in your day is an incredibly wonderful and consistent way to achieve measurable success, right? So how do we do that? Creating good habits, you'll need to set good goals. To reach good goals, that's hard for our brain to comprehend. Goals are very large. Wrapping our brain around this massive goal that we typically set around this time of year, it's hard. Typically they dwindle off. The goal is to just do what we think the person that achieves those goals does. What do those people do every single day? That's all we got to do. Forget the result of the goal. Let it go. Set the goal, forget about the result, and just do the things that that person does every single day. At Glue, we call those non-negotiables. And again, we'll get into those in a little bit and discussion on those throughout the presentation. But starting off, I'm not one to read from slides, but I'm going to read a couple quotes on this first slide, and if anyone has or sees any commonalities or common denominators, spit it out. What is in common here? Because that is the theme and vibe of this section. So the first quote is, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks, but I do fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." That's Bruce Lee. "There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs." Zig Ziglar. "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit." Aristotle. "You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine." John C. Maxwell, big philosopher and coach there. So if there's any common denominator you see, spit it out. But again, it is consistency, the things you do every single day. And let me be clear, to get to success and build good habits, you will not see results from time to time. Dustin will get into this in a little bit, but it's getting 1% better. 1% you don't see. You don't see that measurable. Doing that every single day, your brain can wrap around the goal, you can actually achieve it, and over a year span looking back, you've achieved something, and now you built a brand new habit. That's the goal. So habits for better or for worse. Let's discuss what habits are. There's 3 habits. There's 3 kinds. There's constructive. Constructive is anything that moves you or propels you towards your goal or what you're after. There's destructive, anything that pulls you back or hurdles you, stops you from reaching that goal. And then there's neutral, anything that does not push you or pull you towards or stops you or hurdles you from reaching that goal. There's a place for all of these in the day, the week, the month, the year, your life. How habits work, you have a cue, which is something that triggers a craving. Then you have that craving. This is a change in your physiological state, something that changes in your mind. You have a response to that cue and craving, and you're going to act upon something. Then you have your reward. The reward satisfies that craving. This can be for better or for worse. Now, how you put these in play is very, very important. In your work and in your day, you can actually have cheat codes and hacks if you were to work around this and propel yourself into the person you're looking to be or the goal you're after. Say you're in sales, of course, and you have a productivity goal. How do you actually get there? How do you break this down? How can you be this? You have to become that person in your real life. So Dustin will talk about the power of the compounding effect with habits on the next slide.